As we continue down the hall here, we can see the railing and stuff here. Like you can see in the corner where the railing was not really completed. Like a big chop there. And as we look along the top line here, there's, I don't know what this is, but some sort of a bubbly rough spot that I guess paint dripped on or something, but whatever, it's been painted right over. Lots of kind of scratchy marks and things like that that have just been weird, and it's a just interesting problem that while the floor here has been painted, you can see that the bottom of the railing there is still yet to be painted because this is part of the living room. These closets here are complete and painted. Nothing too spectacular in there. You'll see blue tape all over the place here. This is because that's where it's been marked for the problems. Yeah, some of this area we still haven't removed the blue tape for because of the stickiness, but there's that. This is one of the children's bedroom. It's for the most part done as well. The problem here would be the railing. If you look at it, you can see where the railing person came back and just scratched up the thing as he was buffing it out or doing something. Nail holes, some of the screws aren't even in there, and they certainly haven't been painted over, and the paint job is just really bad on that. As we go up into the loft, you'll see how the overspray everywhere. And so this is, you know, completed and painted, and completed and painted in here as well. But the walls are all plain. You know, there's no, it's green, but there's no special finishes at all in there. So we'll go up the stairs here. And, you know, there's lots of areas on here where it's really rough and needs some sanding. But there's like areas like there where there's overspray, just stuff like that all over the place. These are the bookcases that had to be replaced and fixed because they didn't match. This was a bookcase and this one looked like a doorway. So they had to put flat trim and bookcase trim around it instead of doorway trim. But you can see like where they had to replace the trim, it certainly doesn't line up as smooth and seamless as it should. Some of those things they said they just couldn't do. This is the hidden room right here. I'm gonna turn on the light, but they've had to replace those hinges on these backs of these doors to get them to line up, but they do now. So that lines up. But the trim guys spent weeks and weeks in here trying to get that working. And you see this one here on the other side had the same issue as far as not looking like a bookcase, but now it looks more like a bookcase because it has been replaced. But again, it's hard for them to line up the trim again, so the trim, you know, there's a space there where everywhere else the trim goes seamless where there's a bookcase. See, here's where there's the bookcase that's seamless, and there's a big space. So, and here's the other room, and for the most part, I'll just go quickly down through here because this one here, it's the same issues on the railings. You know, there's paint splotches, and where I guess the other paint that they were doing the wall with must have spilled on that, and areas where it's been sanded off, just like the other one. Bathroom is complete here. Certain things need to be worked on the door. For this, it's very difficult to close and open.